But yeah, the few women that are in cannabis, though, let me tell you, they are phenomenal. Shout out to all the women out there. They really do hold it down, and they really make sure that the community feels comforting.
What's good? I'm Akil, the real deal with zeal and mass appeal. And you know, ganja can heal. And we're at the Sesh representing the CannaChef Union. And I am joined by Anna, like Banana, from White Widow, NY. What's good with you?
Hi, thanks for having me here. I really appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for sharing the smile and all that great energy. So, do you remember the first time you got high off of weed?
Yes, I do. My first time getting high off weed, I was 15. I was super determined to smoke that day. I skipped the last class with my group of friends, and we all went to my rooftop to smoke. And when we got up there with our super tiny dime bag for 5 people, we noticed we had nothing to smoke with. So we actually ended up making like a fake pipe with a water bottle.
Been there.
Google. Shout out Google for the knowledge. And I just remember like telling everyone, I don't feel anything, I'm good. And then I went down the stairs and I thought I was walking on the moon. It was wonderful. I went to my apartment and ate some soup. Do not eat soup your first time smoking. I was laughing all over the place. I got more soup on myself than I did in my stomach. It was the greatest experience ever.
I never had that advice before. Never eat soup.
It's quite possibly the most random weed advice you'll get, but trust me.
But after you explain the reason, it's very practical if you're laughing. So nowadays, why do you continue to use cannabis?
So as I've gotten older, unfortunately, I've gotten a whole bunch of different health-related issues. I currently suffer from ovarian problems similar to endometriosis. I have chronic depression. I also suffer from GAD, which is generalized anxiety disorder. And it basically just means everything scares you and everything worries you all the time. You're so stressed out, you don't know what to do with yourself. But thank God for cannabis. I get rid of every single depression, anxiety, ovarian issue I have, fully functional and able to live a regular life again.
Amen. I was going to say, because of cannabis, I would have never known any of those things unless you said it. Especially, well, you know, I just want to say I think you're a very positive person, and I'm glad that cannabis is in your life.
Thank you very much. And I'm glad cannabis is in my life, too. It's been able to... allowed me to actually share this health information and things of that nature with other people. You know, sometimes people think mental health, oh my God, but you know, you throw a little bit of weed in it, everybody gets along, and it actually benefits you a lot, so it's great.
And what inspired you to create the brand White Widow and why?
Huge shout out to my East Coast family at Trauma Treats, Red Star OG, and Herbal Edibles. They kind of got me into the cannabis scene, and they took my normal love for baking that I get from my grandmother and gave me the opportunity or the tips to allow me to create what I currently do.
Excellent. And you're originally from New York.
I am from New York. Shout out Harlem. Shout out the Bronx. Everybody doesn't like them, but that's where I'm currently from. I'm gonna get so much hate for that. But yeah, shout out the Bronx too.
I think you'll get some love. I'm showing you some love for it. Shout out to the whole East Side New York. My boy, this is unrelated, but Nas just dropped the album. It's fire.
Shout out Nas, who also contributes to the amazing edibles that I make. Awesome playlist, has a bunch of Nas in it.
So, what has been the biggest challenge that you've overcome since you joined the cannabis industry and you started White Widow, New York?
I think that's something not a lot of people in cannabis talk about is there's not a lot of female representation in cannabis. And when you dive a little bit deeper in that, there's not a lot of women of color in cannabis, really. When I do see women, they're normally a part of another collective or they're with another company, and shout out to them for still holding down their companies. But you never really see women-owned brands really out there in the forefront, especially women of color. And I really, really, really want like to encourage women to start, messing with cannabis and take out the stigma of women shouldn't smoke and women shouldn't infuse anything or really be a part of cannabis in general, which I've never understood.
Me neither.
But yeah, the few women that are in cannabis, though, let me tell you, they are phenomenal. Shout out to all the women out there. They really do hold it down, and they really make sure that the community feels comforting for not only myself, but other potential clients and clients out there right now, patients and too.
And because you're from New York, I'm interested in how you feel about the Las Vegas cannabis community.
The Las Vegas cannabis community has actually been nothing but nice to me. They kind of welcome me in open arms. You saw a second ago, I get lots of love here. And everyone really does encourage you to try new things. When I first came in, everyone really was like, oh yeah, I'll try your stuff. Oh yeah, I want to purchase from you. Yeah, I want to do this and that and the other. So it's really, really, really a nice thing to see, that no matter where you go, the cannabis community really does open you, is there with warm hugs and great smiles and nothing but generosity. It's been great.
I agree. Shout out to Brooksy and the CannaChef Union for giving us this opportunity. And did you bring something from White Widow NY? What is that you have there?
I did. So White Widow, we currently make gourmet edibles like birthday cakes. We do dessert bars right here. I have our fresh strawberry cheesecake. It has been getting very positive reviews from the samples we've been giving out.
Oh, go ahead and show it off for the camera.
We make full-size edibles as well, large pies, cakes, cheesecakes, all that. And then I also bought what we're kind of known for on the East Coast is it is part of my White Widow brand. It's called Prohibition 215 in relation to, Prop 215, medical cannabis in Cali. And Prohibition because we're still in it for some odd reason. But yeah, this is really great. It's all natural fruit juice. There's still pulp in it, and it does hit. So half a bottle will do you justice for a pretty good amount of day.
It's all natural.
It's all natural. So everything I do, I make it myself. Everything from the concentrates we do in-house. I really try and make only things that I would personally want, from the concentrate to the strains that I'm using in the actual products to the ingredients and even the packaging. We try our hardest to only use things that we ourselves would want to see.
That's so dope. Mad respect on creating a brand that not only so many people enjoy, but you love, and make sure everyone knows how to connect with you.
Oh, so if you would like anything from me, have any questions, would like to know more about mental health, you can actually follow me at White Widow NY on Instagram. And again, that's White Widow NY. You'll see the little green logo. And if you could also do me a huge favor and follow Cananthropy on Instagram, Cananthropy. 1/3 of all the money you give us actually goes back into the community or back into different organizations. So since we've been in Vegas, we've noticed a huge homelessness problem, and we hate it. Homelessness, no. Everyone should have a place to sleep and some food. Every Sunday, we'll be donating our time, money, food, water to people. You can come out and support us too if you're here. We appreciate that. Before that, we were donating to different Black Lives Matter organizations, and we do post every single thing we do down to the receipts just so you know where your money's going.
You are really invested in the community. Mad respect. I'm so glad that you got a chance to tell us about that too. Please connect with Anna, and mad respect again.